if I have to share my interview experience with KPMG, it's an interesting one. ठीक है, overall 3 rounds थे and it was a day 0 recruiter. Day 0 recruiter at a B school मतलब बहुत बड़ा package, बहुत ज़्यादा competition and overall lot of fun. Okay. First round was with a manager and ये guesstimate round था, case study round था. The question I got was कि Aditya, you are a TV distributor in Delhi. So how will you estimate total TVs बेचे जा सकते हैं? How many TVs you can sell within Delhi? And I knew that the recruiter is looking for approach rather than the answer. So first hack is ask a lot of questions that which exact TVs are we looking for? What exact market are we targeting? Are we going for smart TVs? Are we going for all types of TVs? Are we considerate of TVs which are used in corporate, means, not for just a serial and movie purpose, but rather for work purpose as well. So that were my cross questioning skills coming into picture. That is used to impress the recruiter or, in this case, manager. Second thing that I did in the first round was, after cross questioning, I started explaining her the process rather than going to the answer. So I said, okay, I'll take overall population of Delhi. If I don't know the population, maybe I'll take population of India. Then I will segregate different states where the population is higher than the average, lower than the average, and take an estimate of 20% higher than the average per state. Then I went on to explain the ratio that I will consider one TV, like 1:4 proportion, that one TV will be consumed by a family of 4. And that was an average because somewhere you will see 2 folks consuming it, 1 folks consuming it. But on the other hand, there are families where you have 7 to 8 members, but still 1 TV. So I took an average of 1:4. So giving these kind of pointers tells the recruiter that you have the required acumen to become a consultant. Now the second round was with a director, which was more inclined towards cultural fit. But I still got one more case study, and that was product life cycle case study. The case study said that, Aditya, you are visiting some production plant and you have to analyze overall life cycle of a product. How would you do it? I explained the whole process. Then I also came down to cultural fit questions, that what are your career aspirations, which domain are you targeting, what do you look up to in your life, what is your daily schedule, what my family does, and so on. That was the second round. Third round was an HR round. HR round was mainly to do with, Aditya, what are your external engagements? What are your expectations out of, work-life balance? Are you okay moving to Mumbai, and so on. This was, in a minute, in a small glimpse, my overall interview experience with KPMG. And by the way, if you want to hear such more interview experiences, more knowledgeable content, follow for more.